You're listening to the You Get to Decide podcast with your host, Allison Crachola Gallagher, and this is episode 97. Welcome to the You Get to Decide podcast. This podcast is for the driven woman who's ready to stop spinning her wheels and start creating unstoppable momentum towards the life she truly wants. A life she decides on purpose with unlimited potential. I am your host and life coach, Allison Gallagher. Each week, you'll learn how to manage your mind so it finally works for you instead of against you, creating more clarity, calm, confidence, inspired action, and a whole lot of ease. This is where you learn to finally come home to yourself and live as the woman you've always meant to be. And when women choose themselves, they don't just rise, the whole world rises with them. Let's go. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the You Get to Decide podcast, or maybe welcome for the first time, depending on how many episodes you've listened to. If you landed on this one, my name is Allison Gallagher, or Allison Crachola Gallagher. It's really whatever I'm in the mood for. but I am your friend, your coach, your support, your cheerleader, your listener, maybe your foe, maybe your neighbor. I'm all things. And I want this podcast episode to be really important, maybe profound. I'm hoping informational for any parents out there who are struggling to be present for your kids, who are wanting so bad to break the generational trauma, who are doing all the things and think they're failing or know that they need help in being more present for their kids. Maybe you recognize what you're not doing and you're really struggling. This podcast is going to help you so much. And I was thinking about, I'm doing a confidence camp for girls. It's like, it was starting to be ages 13 to 15. I have some 12-year-olds, maybe even an 11-year-old in there, but it starts April 20th. And so if you hear this before that, reach out to me if you have a daughter and you're local to me. I'm in southern New Jersey, and but I'm also recording them, and you could do it via Zoom if you're desperate and you don't have anyone locally doing this. So I did several I Choose Me events. And if you go to my website, you can read about I Choose Me, but where I coach young girls. And I did this way before I even stepped into coaching. I felt compelled to help young girls understand the internal bully and the external bully, because those are things that I struggled with my whole life. And so I use my pain for a purpose, right? And that is for me to turn and help, whether it's women, men, but also young girls. So I decided to do a confidence camp, and it's my first one ever, a confidence camp.